You are sitting on the edge of the couch after a long, exhausting day. The house is silent, the lights dimmed low, and you are finally starting to relax. Suddenly, there is a sharp, unexpected noise from the street outside. Your dog does not just bark. They place their entire body between you and the hallway. The rigid weight of their hip presses against your shin. You feel the heat radiating from their fur. A low rumble vibrates deep inside their chest, a frequency you feel in your bones before you even process the sound. They are anchored to you, eyes locked on the darkness ahead, ears swiveled forward like satellite dishes. This plays out in millions of homes every night, and it does not stop there. Maybe they follow you into the bathroom and sit with their back to you, staring at the closed door. Maybe they sleep at the foot of your bed every night, muzzle pointing toward the only exit. We observe these behaviors and call them loyal. We assume it is just part of having a good dog, but we are completely misreading what is happening beneath the surface. The most common explanation is backward. Outdated trainers will tell you a dog standing over you is displaying alpha dominance. They claim your dog thinks they own you, that they are resource guarding their property. That is a fundamental misunderstanding. If it were about territorial control, a dog would patrol the perimeter of the yard. They would not anchor their body directly to your skin. The alpha pack myth has been dismantled by modern veterinary behavioral science. Your dog is not trying to control your movements. They are desperately trying to keep you intact. To understand why your dog feels the need to shield you, we have to look at how their brain maps your relationship. Dogs do not view you as a larger, hairless wolf. They view you as their secure base. In a landmark 1998 study, researchers Topol, Miklosi, and Chanyi applied the Ainsworth Strange Situation Test to domestic dogs, a protocol originally designed to measure attachment between human infants and their mothers. The results stunned the scientific community. Dogs exhibited the exact same secure attachment patterns as human toddlers. When exposed to a stressful environment, dogs orient their sense of safety around their owner. They explore when you are calm. They retreat to your proximity when a threat appears. Your dog does not protect you because they think they are the boss. They protect you because you are the center of their universe. Sleeping beside you is the safest place in their world. But here is where it gets interesting, because this is not just psychology, it is chemistry. When we break down the 7 signs of canine protection, we see a precise hormonal cascade in real time. We talk about oxytocin, the bonding hormone that surges when you and your dog make soft eye contact, as documented by Dr. Takafumi Kikusui at Azabu University. But active protection requires a different driver, vasopressin. Vasopressin is a neuropeptide linked to oxytocin, but it modulates vigilance, spatial memory, and protective social behaviors. When you are stressed, your heart rate elevates and your adrenal glands secrete cortisol. Hey, your dog's olfactory system, equipped with up to 300 million scent receptors, detects that shift instantly. Their nervous system synchronizes with yours. Their vasopressin rises, prompting acute environmental alertness. Consider the first sign, the bathroom shadow. When you are in the bathroom, you are stationary, enclosed, vulnerable. By sitting with their back to you, facing the door, they operate as a sentinel. The second sign is the doorway sleep. By pointing their nose toward the exit, their olfactory system maps the airflow, creating an invisible chemical tripwire while you sleep. The third sign is the anchor press. By sitting on your feet, the high nerve density in their paw pads monitors your micro movements while they wrap themselves in your scent. Your stress triggers their vigilance. Their vigilance calms your stress. They are medicating your anxiety with their presence. We must go deeper because this was not an accident. It was selected by evolution. This protective instinct was forged over 30,000 years of coevolution. Evolutionary geneticists have identified key variants in genes like GTF2I and GTF2IRD1 in domestic dogs, which drive hypersociability and a compulsion to connect with humans. In the hostile environments of our ancestors, humans had tools, daylight vision, and strategic planning. Dogs had acoustic and olfactory architecture that could detect predators long before any human could. The dog's evolutionary job was early warning radar, immediate physical buffer. This explains the fourth sign, the silent, hard stare at strangers, assessing threat levels before reacting. And the fifth sign, the low acoustic rumble, a warning frequency designed to alert the human without initiating combat. By sleeping facing the cave entrance or standing rigidly against the human's leg at the sound of a snapped twig, the dog bought crucial seconds. Time to arm, time to react. They were engineered by natural selection to absorb the first strike. I will stand here. I will take it first, because you are everything. But here is the paradox. The dog standing between you and the threat is not feeling brave. They are terrified. We assume a guarding dog is fearless. In reality, hyperprotective behaviors are frequently driven by insecurity and separation distress. Studies measuring heart rate variability in dogs that constantly shadow their owners reveal their nervous systems never fully down-regulate. They follow you. Watch the door. Yarian blocks strangers because losing you means losing their survival anchor. They are not acting out of dominance. They are acting out of desperate need. This explains the sixth sign. Social splitting, where a dog jumps between two humans hugging or arguing. They are protecting the social harmony of their secure base. And the seventh sign, licking your tears. They detect the cortisol in your sweat and tears, experiencing emotional contagion. When a dog sits on your feet and growls at a visitor, they are experiencing a massive spike in autonomic arousal. They require tactile contact with your body to ground themselves while repelling a perceived threat. This is why understanding the mechanism is critical. There is a sharp line between natural loyalty and chronic stress. When protection turns into resource guarding, where the dog snaps at family members approaching you, it becomes a clinical emergency. The mechanism is tied to chronic activation of the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. If a dog believes they are the sole protector, their cortisol levels remain permanently elevated. Chronic stress deteriorates their body. It suppresses their immune system, triggers gastrointestinal inflammation, and accelerates cognitive decline. Toxic plaque builds in their brain, blocking neural synapses, fueled by years of vigilance and poor sleep. They need to know you can handle the environment. By stepping in front of them, claiming the space, and calmly managing visitors, you relieve a neurological burden their system was never designed to carry constantly. Your pet has no language. Behavior is the only way they can tell you something is wrong. Those 7 signs, the bathroom sentinel, the doorway mapping, the tactile grounding, the visual hard stare, the acoustic rumble, the social splitting, and the emotional contagion, are not random quirks. They are the culmination of thousands of years of survival programming, a surge of vasopressin, an attachment bond so powerful it bridges the gap between two entirely different species. When they stand quietly in front of you in the dark, they are honoring an ancient contract. That is not tolerance, that is devotion, and that is what we do here at the Mind Behind the Paws. We decode what your pet cannot say out loud, one behavior at a time. If this video changed the way you look at your dog today, hit the subscribe button and like this video. Tell me in the comments, what is the way your dog tries to protect you when they think you are in danger? I read every single one.